All right, guys, today we've got a follow-up review for The War of 1812 by Honest Ape Beard Company. Stay tuned for it. Hey guys, Brian Haywood here. Welcome back to my Beards and Banjos YouTube channel where we discuss tips and tricks for your beards. We also do some product reviews and unboxings, and we have a beard advice series where you guys can send in a couple of pictures to the email address you see below. I take a look at it for a couple weeks. You get featured in your own beard advice series video where you get several options to consider. So we're having a great time with that. Check that out if you haven't. But today we've got a follow-up review for The War of 1812 by Honest Ape Beard Company. This is their latest release. Several months in research and development to get this one ready, and you can tell when you smell it that it's got some complex things going on. It also has some very unique things. It's got some smells in it that I really have never smelled in other beard scented products. So the profile on it is line dried linens, leather, coffee, and gunpowder. And I've had all of those in a product before, except for the line dried linens. I have had one other one that had gunpowder in it, and it's a gunpowder not after it's already been shot, so there's no smokiness to it. There's it's kind of got a little bit of a bite to it. Not exactly peppery, but it's kind of in the same vein as that, which is okay. I don't like a lot of it, but when I smell this in the bottle of oil or in the balm, I can pick out really all four of those, but they're kind of blended together pretty nice. I do smell the leather and the coffee, and then the line dried linens and the gunpowder's kind of in the background. And I really like the way this smells out of the bottle. But as soon as you warm it up, like within the first couple of minutes, the coffee, which is usually the first thing to go, goes away. And for me, the leather goes away, which is a little bit surprising. Leather tends to be one of those where if it's got too much leather in it, it kind of lingers around and kind of dominates the scent. But for me, the coffee and the leather goes away, and you get the clean linen and the gunpowder. Okay, so you get a nice clean scent, and then it's got that extra little bite with the gunpowder to it. So it's nice, but for me, I kind of wish it smelled like it did out of the bottle. That complex scent with the coffee and the leather notes mixed in, I think is a better blend for me than the way it is 20 minutes later, where all I'm getting is the kind of the clean linen detergent kind of smell and the gunpowder. So to me, that's got a little bit too much clean, a little too much bite to it. So that's just my personal preference. I can see that a lot of people would love that. So what I ended up doing is I mixed it. And as that was going away, as the coffee and leather went away, I was like, I need something else to balance this out. So here's what I've ended up doing, and I've got this in today. I keep thinking peach. And you may think peach would not go with leather and coffee. Remember, those kind of go away. So for me, I needed something to sweeten up that bite to it. So I actually have the Blatant Bastard from the Luxurious Bastard, which is pretty much straight peach and vanilla. So I put that oil on, and I put the balm of this. So once the coffee and leather goes away, you got a nice, a little bit sweeter blend with the fruit and the peach to go along with that clean linen and gunpowder. So for me, that works very well. In fact, you could actually, Rob, you can do another scent that's got the peach in it. All right, so you can do peach and gunpowder, and then back off on the linen a little bit, but still keep that in there. That might be, I don't know, Atlanta 1863 or something for the Civil War. I have no idea. But anyway, for me, that was a great combination, and that makes me like this one a whole lot more. And I've got a little something sweeter to balance it on the end. But if you haven't checked out Honest Ape, make sure you do. Got a lot of great scents. Now that they've got a complete line of scents, he can, I noticed what he's been doing is actually taking his time and really putting a lot of thought and development into these scents. I think he's got another one coming out within the next couple of months. That one's called Delta Blue, and I'm very excited about that one because they're also going to come out with a firmer holding balm instead of this really good conditioning balm that he already has. By the way, this will be a good replacement for your butters. If your butters are all melting in shipment, this Honest Ape balm for right now is a great conditioning balm for you guys to try out. All right, so stay tuned to the channel here and stay tuned to Honest Ape. Make sure you're following them, see what good stuff they're up to. Thanks to them for sending out the products for me to try, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks, guys.